Hello and welcome to this message from Non-Woke Religion. I'm Stephen Eichler, PhD. Non-Woke Religion posts are intended to present practical religious viewpoints that have not been tainted by woke far-left or progressive politics. Today's topic is embryo selection better than gene editing. Over recent decades, progressivism and wokeness have resulted in brutal treatment of viable children in the womb. One of the reasons for this is to prevent genetic diseases, though for this abortion would normally be expected to occur early in gestation. Selection of embryos is recommended to help reduce this type of abortion that so many moral religious people find contrary to belief in the sanctity of human life. We have allowed these flawed illogical arguments to befuddle and dominate our thinking, and this has led to the overemphasis on many alarming late-term abortions. Some religious leaders have gone along with this, which has led to many to be misled. There are people who want to open human genetic engineering up to the free market or to tyrannical governments. Imagine people with the used car salesman mindset controlling the gene editing of embryos, which then lead to GM children. I see very limited utility for that approach, and wherever possible, I prefer embryo selection, which is more like the process of natural selection but managed. Embryo selection is better and safer than gene editing. In that case, there is no direct editing of a human genome. This avoids the problems of dealing with huge complexity and a myriad of unforeseen errors where possible. The key point is that you are dealing with a small number of cells that arguably does not comprise a human life. Clearly, this is a pre-heartbeat stage, and really there is no development of form at all. The alternative is to mess with a complex computer program that we have limited understanding of. Which is the better option if science is to reduce genetic disease? In nature, random mutations do occur, and many of these are lethal, but the ones that are not lethal, if they are harmful, take a long time, perhaps many generations to correct. It is best that we do not create this problem. Stopping genetic diseases needs to be done the right way. Scientists will do gene editing if they are not encouraged to do embryo selection, if possible. Embryo selection can be used to screen for genetic disorders and prevent the need for abortion of viable children, or even the need to abort early in gestation, which is otherwise preferred. I see a place for storing gametes and embryos from many people and then observing how well they age. The genetic material from those who age well could be made available for fertility treatments. This would provide an evolutionary type signal that improves the general quality of old age over time. This signal is otherwise lacking as older people typically do not reproduce. I further see a rare case in the more distant future where human gene editing could occur, and that is to extend lifespan after embryo selection programs have occurred, and also when a more detailed understanding of the aging process is achieved. This would be risky, but the risk could be reduced by first helping mice to live a longer life. In these ways, we can make life better for the young, the elderly, and everyone in between. For more teaching on this topic, see website egbertnosh1.wixsite.com Parable of Cyrenius, chapter 29. Egbert Nosh is followed by digit 1. Parable of Cyrenius is hyphenated. Cyrenius is spelled Syronius. The input of non-woke church and synagogue members on these matters is needed and would be appreciated. We need to warn our people that late-term abortions can be avoided, partly by carrying out embryo selection. We must see the reality of this so we can let our political leaders know that we want to reduce late-term abortion rather than furthering the killing of viable offspring. We must not be complacent about the violation of human rights of viable children in utero. That is all for today. See you again soon. Thank you, and may God bless you.